Good morning, nieces and nephews. It's your Uncle Charles here. SPY yesterday back tested a very critical level. Okay, I mean, it came just shy of it. I'm looking at this previous all-time high from July 16th high. It was SPY's all-time high within the year of 2024, 565.16. Okay, yesterday SPY came and back tested that level, went down as low as 565.27. Now you guys know when it comes to breakouts, right? We get the breakout. It's pretty healthy to see the breakout level get back tested as a support, because that was a resistant level, a strong sell zone there, and now it turned into a buy zone. That's what we call the role reversal, when a critical resistant turn into a support level. Okay, let's talk about it a little bit. How did we trade it yesterday? We traded using the price action, knowing the levels and setups, and we traded unbiasedly in real time, in the present, based on what the price action shows us and gives us. So yesterday I wrote in my Discord that next resistance for SPY is at 568, but bulls really need to recapture 570 and 572. That was a fib level, and 572 was around where the 5 daily moving average is. Okay, if below 568 and 566.5 fails, 565 and possibly 563 in play below. Okay, so once we got that breakdown right there, broke down 566.5, we opened below 568, broke down 566.5. You guys see it went and hit the next target. I had a 565.16 level, and it went as low as 565.27, just shy of the previous all-time high from July. Okay, just 12 cents, 13 cents shy of hitting it. Then we got the bounce. Here's the most important part. Remember, I tell you guys to always trade with the traps, because we're trading not against each other, not against bull versus bears, but it's us versus them. Who is them? The market makers. So we got the trap right there. Once we got the trap, 566.5 failed. I alerted, right there. It went to hit 565-ish. All right, hit the next target, but guess what? I wrote right here, the back test of previous all-time high just came shy of testing 565 before 566.5 recaptured. This put 568 in play first, and if cleared, 570 as well. Okay, just came just shy of testing 565 before 566.5 recaptured. So that's the recapture. Okay, boom, recaptured. That's a false breakdown setup. That's how Uncle likes to trade. I wait for the trap. Once I see the trap, I react. I see the trap, react. Boom, the trap, false breakdown setup, and look what happened. Hit 568, hit just shy of 570. That's how I trade it. Okay, using the 15-minute chart, using the levels all pre-planned, and then in real time, we just react unbiasedly. There's the trap, we react, boom. False breakdown setup, we enter calls. If we get a false breakout setup, we enter puts. So now what's the plan? Because the big question now is does bears have more in them to break down? Okay, and if they do, they need to break down 566.5 and 565. You guys see that it's a critical level, previous all-time high from July, and it's serving as support. A critical resistance turned into support. That needs to be invalidated by the bears, and the only way that can be invalidated by the bears is if 566.5 and 565 break down as support. And if it does, that's when you want to go short, guys. That is when you want to enter puts. We're going to trade tactically, guys. It's not about being bearish. It's about following the price action. And if the price action break down those levels, it's screaming to us to go short, and we need to follow the price action because we are sheeps, being good followers, being humble. and following the price action and taking whatever the market gives us. I play it level to level. So if I'm shorting 567, I will 566.5, I will look to take most profit at 565 and then leave a runner in case we break down even further. And if it does break down even further, guess what? You can either keep holding your runner and just enjoying the show, leave a trailing stop loss, or you can add to your runners and watch the magic happen. Breakdown of 565, bears are in control, in my opinion. Okay? Now that's the bear case scenario. As far as the bull case scenario, I got to bring in the 5 daily moving average for this one. All right? It did bounce at a previous support level. If this is not a dead cat bounce and there is more follow through to be had, then 568 must clear, 570 must clear, and the 5 daily moving average must clear. It's at 571, but I'm watching the 572 level because it was a previous sell zone from late September. And besides, if it does get above 572, it gets above the 5 daily moving average. So the levels that Uncle is watching, is 568, 570, and 572. If those levels clear, that is bullish follow through from the back test of previous all-time high. Look to long above 568, 570, and 572. That's my trade ideas for you guys, and that's my reasoning. Does everything make sense? If anything don't make sense, please just write it in the comment section. I'll try my best to answer. I haven't been doing a good job lately, but somebody asked me to check out BIIB the other day. I'm so sorry I missed your comment. I am going to cover that towards the end of the video, so stay tuned, okay? Now let's move on to Triple Q. Triple Q is a similar situation where it is below the 5 daily moving average. It did go back and back tested a previous buy zone. You can see the buying pressure came around the same area as Tuesday and way back on September 20th. So if this back test of a level, it's going to show follow through. Once again, more resistant levels must clear. The resistant levels I'll be watching is 482, 43.5, and 485. The 5 DMA is starting to slope down, so if we can get above 485, I would be a lot more comfortable being bullish with Triple Q, or even calling our high or low, all right, or a bottom, if you guys want to call it that, to put 487, 489, and 491 plus in play. All right, it's got to clear 482, and it's got to get above 485 for me to feel bullish again. All right, if yesterday was a dead cat bounce because we bounced around that same area not once but twice, it needs to break down that area. So 480, 478.7, and 477 all must break down. All right, especially that 477 area, because that's where the buying pressure has been coming in, saving the bulls right now. But if bears can break down that zone, it's going to get a lot nastier. We could go down to the 20 DMA around 475 and possibly even break it down. But those would be my targets. So watch the setups, guys. NVDA, I mentioned below 118, we are bearish. However, the market makers had other plans. They recaptured that 118 level. You can't argue with the price action, guys. It's on us to listen. We broke it down. We will break it down support levels. You look too short, you get your money, you get the hell out. Yesterday, it cleared 118, going up to 120-ish. You get your money, level the levels down, get the hell out. It makes sense? But it did close above 118, giving us a false breakdown setup. Remember, trade with the traps. If the traps is against the bears, then we trade with it. We trade bullishly. If the traps are against the bulls, then we trade with it. We trade bearishly. And yesterday it was against the bears when it recaptured. Now, if there is bullish follow through, all right, it needs to stay above 120 and clear 122. It failed to do it the other day, but if it can clear 122, 123.5, and 125 plus would all be in play. All right. If this is a dead cat bounce setup is when we recapture a level and then break back down that level. It's a variant of the false breakout setup, but the context is a little different, so I call it the dead cat bounce setup. And if it is, 120 and 118 must fail again. All right. Here is Tesla. Had a big gap down yesterday. A lot of profit taken, but intraday it was the volatility was all right. All right. Let's see what today brings us. If it's to the upside, it needs to stay above 246. Once again, clear. Well, I have a lot of levels here. Goodness. Once again, clear 248, 250, and 252. Since 252 is a fib level, I would be more bullish if Tesla can get back above 252. All right. If below 252, I'm a lean bearish a little bit, but I'll need a breakdown support level starting with 246, 244, 242, and 240. Very possible we can go down and hit 237, which is the next big critical fib level. Either way, just look to react unbiasedly up or down. Now here's BIIB. Here is BIIB. BIIB looks bearish. BIIB looks bearish, okay? The next support level is at 188.5. If that level fails, BIIB is going down lower. All right? BIIB is going down lower. We could go all the way down to 186.2 and 185. All right? 188.5 loss, more downside possible for BIIB. If the plan is to go to the upside, the next resistance I have is at 190.3 and 191.5. Please add these levels to your charts. If you see those levels clear, possibly going for a bounce, maybe a double bottom setup here, but 190.3 and 191.5 must clear to put 193, 194.4, and 197 all in play. Possibly higher than that. We could get a W pattern playing out too. Okay? So just know the levels, know the setups, and you trade it unbiasedly. Dark pool levels for SPY. Didn't get much volatility, nothing over a billion. But majority of activity came in at 568.8 and 567. 568 definitely. There was 38% at one point. 568.8. And then this one 568.8 again. 711. So yeah, it is over a billion. Right at 568.8. Triple Q, majority of activity came in at 481.93. Can round at the 482, one of my levels. Yeah, well, 481.22, and there's another one at 41.95. So a lot of activity came in there. I'd round up to 482. NVDA, 118.8. I have a 118 level, so not very close, but that's almost a billion in premium, guys. 96% of activity came in there. Bullish above for sure. Below it could be questionable to be bearish. Break down 118, I'd definitely be bearish. Tesla, 246.7. Not much activity, guys. 44 mil, 54 mil. That's nothing. That's nothing. No interest in Tesla, I guess. I don't know. And BIIB, 56 mil, 188.74. All right, let's take a look. SPY. Filter for 100K premiums above. Now, if I add more to the filter, you can see it is very, very bearish once again. Very lopsided. 5.8 mil compared to 333 mil based on my criterias. Seeing a good amount of puts that's expiring tomorrow, not today, October 4th. A lot of these puts definitely have time on them, guys. But you guys will see, very lopsided. Triple Q bearish as well, 1.9 mil compared to 1.3 mil in premium. Not too lopsided, a little more balanced, but bears got the slight edge. And both, one of their contracts is expiring today and another one tomorrow, so definitely more puts. Tesla, bullish. A few expiring tomorrow. And these puts, most of them are expiring tomorrow. So for the short term, definitely some puts, but a lot more calls for the medium term and the short term. And BIIB. Got BIIB? Nothing for BIIB. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want more content from Uncle Chartist, check the pinned comment below and join Uncle's Discord. Other than that, have a great day. Peace.